Hell is bound to break loose today, cause why? It is Derby Day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again. You are watching eISL Season 2, brought to you by Nodwin Gaming. My name is Fixes. I'm joined along with TTR, and we're all excited. We have been waiting for this day ever since the eISL began the Season 2, and it is going to be so very exciting because the Kolkata Derby is tonight, and both the clubs are all riled up, all prepped up. And TT, we have to come down to you. Can't really ignore because it is one of your favorite days, and for
Yeah.
every for every ATK Mohun Bagan fan and an East Bengal FC fan, I think you all kind of wait for these days to happen. So, tell me about the feelings. How does it feel back at home?
आज एक्साइटमेंट से भी ज़्यादा कहीं ना कहीं हम लोग कह सकते हैं आज के मैच को लेके हम लोग कह सकते हैं एक अलग इमोशंस रहता है। एक्साइटमेंट तो रहता ही है, बट ये इमोशन कहीं ना कहीं मैच करना बहुत टफ हो जाता है। जो लाइक ओरिजिनली में लाइक स्टेडियम में जाके देखे होंगे उनको पता रहेगा कि क्या सिचुएशन है, और कुछ उसी तरीके का माहौल आज रहने वाला है हमारे भी सामने। सो या बहुत कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशन रहेगा आज के दिन से।
Expectations are going to be over the roof. But before we get into all that, let's take a quick look at the format, viewers, because a lot of you, I'm pretty sure, have tuned in just recently. What we are having is the eISL, the electronic or the virtual version of the real ISL, and now we are going through with the league stages, which began from 28th of February and goes all the way till the 26th of April. 11 clubs are participating. Every club has just 2 players each. So we've got 55 matches, and every single day we've got mostly 3 games. But today we've got just 2 matches for you. But every matchup includes 3 games inside of that. But then again, we have the playoffs from 6th to the 7th of May, out of which from the 11 clubs, only the top 6 clubs qualify. And then whoever wins gets a chance. The winning team gets a chance to play in the FGS 2023 play-ins. And what are we fighting for, folks? It is the money. 33 lakhs on the line. The first position team or club receives 4.5 lakh rupees. And henceforward, even if you talk about the second, third, and fourth position, they also get the prize pool, that is prize money, that is right in front of your screens over here with 2 lakh, and the third and fourth getting 75,000 respectively. So it is going to be an exciting one because we have seen all these players. We have seen a lot of new players come in this particular season too. A lot of players have been retained by their clubs, and one of the player is also going to be the part of Derby tonight, and he's been there. He's been in those situations. East Bengal FC, they have defeated ATK Mohun Bagan in the past in eISL Season 1 almost every time. But today, anything might change. But as we move along to the leaderboard, let's take a quick look at where these teams stand. So FC Goa, they also have a matchup tonight that is going to be against Chennai FC. So FC Goa, they have been going through their unbeaten run. The way they've been playing, I don't know which team is ever going to stop them. Both the players, Vanshaj and Adizima, they're on a whole different league. But TT, coming back to you, East Bengal FC, ATK Mohun Bagan, not at the best of positioning, but what do you think is going to happen?
It's too tough. कुछ भी प्रेडिक्शन करना बहुत ज़्यादा टफ होने वाला है। बट एक चीज़ जो कि अगर हम लोग देखें इस पूरे जर्नी से, एटीके मोहन बगान का शुरुआत बहुत ज़्यादा लाजवाब हुआ था, लेकिन उसके बाद जाके थोड़ा सा डगमगाहट हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिला। बट ऑन द अदर हैंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की अगर बात किया जाए तो उनका शुरुआत बहुत ही ज़्यादा कांटेदार रहा ज़रूर, लेकिन धीरे धीरे करके उनका जो पोजीशनिंग है वो इम्प्रूव होता जा रहा है। তো অবশ্যই একদিকে থাকবে লাল হলুদ আর্মি, আর অন্যদিকে কিন্তু থাকতে চলেছে আজকে আমাদের সবুজ মেরুনের ঝড়। তো চলুন একবার একটা অসাধারণ ভিডিওর দিকে নজর দিই, যেটা কিন্তু স্পেশালি আজকে ডার্বির জন্য রয়েছে।
You can feel the tension around the city today. There's lots of history between these two teams. It's Derby Day, but who will come out on top?
There it is! No more challenges like that.
All right, I'm already stoked up, all right, excited because this video has made me feel it now. The importance. But before we get into the matchup, let's talk about how things are, right? Like you said, in the stadium, the atmosphere is completely wild. The people are roaring, supporting their clubs. Tell us a little bit more about it. What are the emotions pre-game and what happens post-game? I want to know all the masala.
देखिए, जब भी स्टेडियम की अगर बात किया जाए उस टाइम पे सब जितने भी फैंस हैं दोनों ही साइड के सब अपने टेम्पोज में आते हैं, उसमें एक अलग फील है। लाइक नॉर्मली तो सब लोग आते हैं बस ट्रेन में, वो नहीं होता। हम लोग टेम्पो में आते हैं, लॉरी में आते हैं, एंड उसके साथ साथ रहता है फ्लैग। और जो हम लोगों का लाइक कुछ कुछ स्लोगन्स रहते हैं जो कि हम लोग बोलते बोलते आते हैं, जो नारा लगाते हैं काइंड ऑफ, हम लोग कह सकते हैं। तो उसके साथ आते हैं, और जब भी हमारे सामने ओपोनेंट टीम आ जाता है उस टाइम पे कुछ अलग लेवल का होता है बातचीत। तो वो सब चीज जो है वो तो सबको पता ही है, जो लोग आज देखने वाले हैं हमारे साथ ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी वर्ल्ड से एटीके मोहन बगान। सो बहुत बहुत ज्यादा कहने की एक्साइटेड तो हुई मैं, बट ये देखने के लिए रेडी हो कि क्या होने वाला है इसका रिजल्ट।
But yes, before we get into all that, this is the schedule for tonight. Like I said, we just have 2 games for the evening. First matchup, we've got East Bengal FC taking on ATK Mohun Bagan, the most coveted, the most anticipated Kolkata derby. And then we've got FC Goa taking on Chennai FC. And that is going to be also a cracker of a match because Chennai FC, they've been going through a rough patch. They have been slowly but surely recovering. But FC Goa, they have not even broken a sweat. The way these two lads have been playing, Vanchaj and Adizima. Let's see if our dear Naveen and Kamantikka can put a spanner in their works. But, more than that, like you said, I can now feel it. The emotions just, splurting out. So far in the real ISL, we've seen ATK Mohun Bagan, of course, have been the champions this season on most occasions. In fact, they've beaten East Bengal FC, but this is where all the East Bengal fans, including UTT, have a slight chance to, reclaim some bragging rights, at least in the virtual world. You get to win if East Bengal FC wins, because considering the statistics, we have seen that Akshay and Shantan, both of them are on a rise. Last time they beat Kerala Blasters FC, whereas ATK Mohun Bagan have been going through a rough patch, who have certainly lost against the likes of Mumbai City FC. But before that, let's take a look at who faces who. Akshat is going to be opening it up against Vicky, so that's going to be interesting. And Ben07 Shantan, he's been given the title of being the knight of East Bengal FC, and only the retained player of this club goes against Afnan. So Ben07 has been there. Even in the last season, he went up against ATK Mohun Bagan. They managed to beat them not just once but twice. But he knows how the pressure is. He knows what the fans expect out of him. He certainly can handle it. But the big question is Akshat ready?
हाँ, लेट्स सी अक्षत रेडी है कि नहीं, क्योंकि पिछले दिन की अगर बात किया जाए इनके तरफ से हम लोग को राइज देखने के लिए मिला था, एंड अक्षत जिस तरीके से परफॉर्म किए थे वो लाजवाब था। एंड शायद बहुत लोग या फिर हम लोग भी इनफैक्ट सोच रहे थे कि शुभम जिस तरीके के फॉर्म में चल रहे थे, लाइक केरला ब्लास्टर के मैच पे जिस तरीके के फॉर्म में शुभम चल रहे थे, और उसके पहले ही जस्ट उन्होंने चरणजोत को हरा के आए थे, हम लोगों को लग रहा था कि अक्षत के लिए शायद सिचुएशंस जो है वो थोड़ा डगमगाहट के साथ हो सकता है या फिर वो हार भी सकते हैं। लेकिन जिस तरीके से उन्होंने 3-1 का स्कोर लाइन किया एंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी को एक कहीं ना कहीं जीत की तरफ लेके गए, उससे एक चीज़ तो पता चल रहा है कि इस बार शांतन एंड उसी के साथ अक्षत दोनों ही बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट होंगे आज के इस मैच पे आते आते। एंड सेम विथ लाइक हम लोग अगर बात करें अफना की, तो वो किस तरीके से खेलेंगे उसके ऊपर भी बहुत कुछ डिपेंड करेगा, क्योंकि जो फर्स्ट फिक्चर लाइक सबसे पहला जो गेम है उसके ऊपर बहुत कुछ डिपेंड करने वाला है कि थोड़ा सा जो पल्ला है वो किसके तरफ जाने वाला है। और अगर ड्रॉ होता है फिर तो आई डोंट नो, लाइक एक्साइटमेंट और भी धीरे धीरे जो है वो बढ़ता रहेगा।
Oh, of course, that though is definitely gonna happen. And more than that, even both Vicky and Afnan, this is going to be their first derby night also. So, Afnan, we know that he's one of the players that qualified to the playoffs last time. So he knows how to handle the pressure at the big stages. Vicky, did not play the eISL in season 1. This time has come in, has had a decent start, but then we have seen, ATK Mohun Bagan falling down, losing a few points here and there. And that is where ATK Mohun Bagan have to redeem themselves, because out of the 3 games that they played, they have just won one game, and that was against Odisha FC. And the remainder of the 2 games, they had to face defeat. But East Bengal FC, barring that Kerala Blasters FC win, their run hasn't been any good either, right? They're not walking on any green grass. So today is one of those days where both these teams have a chance at redeeming themselves, and they would certainly do so. The Mariners are ready. The red and gold brigade is also, all prepped up. Everybody is here. I hope you've got your popcorns, you've got your whistles, whatever you want, because this is going to be a matchup filled with all sort of drama, emotion, action, and this is where, of course, first time I'm not gonna ask for prediction from your side, because there'll be a little bit of that Bengal FC touch. But for all the viewers out there, tell us, let me know, who do you think is going to win? Which club do you think is going to edge past the other? Where does the debate settle? And let's just get in and find the answers, as it is kickoff time already. East Bengal FC, their home ground. They will be starting from left to right in their red and gold jersey, as we've got ATK Mohun Bagan from right to left in white. And right off the bat, we could see Akshat, instantly wants to score a goal. And we could see him, just found some space and went for that driven through. But did not work out, as Vicky manages to deal with the threat, and now he's trying to build up an attack of his own.
बहुत शॉट शुरुआत हो चुका है, एंड कहीं ना कहीं जिस तरीके से धीरे धीरे करके बिल्डअप चल रहा है, उससे बहुत जल्दी एक खतरा उंडरा तो रहा था, लेकिन एकदम प्रॉपर टाइम में आया एक इंटरसेप्शन. रोनाल्डो राइट हैंड साइड से रन निकालते हुए, एंड अक्षत कहीं ना कहीं बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट दिख रहे हैं. बीचों बीच मेसी के पास बॉल था, एंड देखिए इधर जिस तरीके से शुरुआत हुआ है, आज का जो गेम है वो बहुत ज्यादा एंड टू एंड होगा. फॉर श्योर पहला शॉट बार पोस्ट लगते हुए, ओह माय गॉड, इतना क्लोज आ गए थे इधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी अपने पहले गोल के. बट अभी टाइम बाकी है. एटीके मोहन बगान प्रॉपर कंट्रोल पे.
Yes, I mean, Akshat, he's been looking so deadly, right? This is one of the most fearsome starts that Akshat has had. And look at that confidence with Lothar. Matthias has again gone to player lock, and this time would be looking to give a pass towards Ronaldinho, but little miscalculated. Hakimi comes in for the rescue for the Mariners, and for now, as things are, Vicky needs to, calm down. In fact, control the tempo, because Akshat, he's looking to go all out of that, right? Every chance he's gotten, he's trying to make some kind of a play happen. But this looks good. This looks promising. With Ronaldo goes for a heel to heel, takes a shot, and Van der Sar for the save. Both these clubs have already had a fair chance at the goal, and one hits the crossbar, the other gets defended, and now is out for a short corner with Ronaldinho passing it on to with Lionel Messi. And there you go, the finesse shot comes in, was in green time, as a result of which has been saved.
बट एक चीज है, जो चीज हम लोगों को पूरे सीजन में नहीं दिखा था, वो सब कुछ आज देखने के लिए मिलेगा. आज सब कुछ ट्राई करेंगे दोनों ही प्लेयर्स, एंड कोशिश करेंगे जितना जल्दी हो सके लीड लेने की. दूर से शॉट फिनिश मेसी के साथ, ये शायद फर्स्ट टाइम ट्राई किया गया इस पूरे एंटायर टूर्नामेंट के अंदर, एंड उस पे हम लोगों को बहुत शानदार एक सेव देखने के लिए मिला था वैन डे सार की तरफ से. लेकिन इस बार आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल जाते हुए एटीके मोहन बगान पहला गोल मिल सकता था, बट आई थिंक मुझे लगा थोड़ा स्लो डाउन हो गए. एम्बापे के साथ अगर रन निकालते तो शायद कहानी इधर अलग भी हो सकता था, लेकिन यही होता है प्रेशर. कोलकाता डार्बी तो है ही, एंड उसी के साथ दोनों क्लब्स के जो रिच हिस्ट्री है, उसको भी, उसका जो रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है वो अभी है ये दोनों लाइक टीम के ही एथलीट्स के ऊपर. सो वो प्रेशर झलकता हुआ आज गेम पे.
Indeed, the history, the heritage, the legacy, and it all comes down on these young shoulders. Sometimes too hard to bear, sometimes you tend to crumble, get brittle over there, get a little timid, but sometimes, rise from that, and you torch your way through glory and create your name for yourself and etch your name as a legend for the club. And that is what these two players would be trying to do. But coming back to the game, Vicky, what he did over there, I mean, with Mbappe, I still do not understand why did he not take the shot with his left foot, because obviously it's a team of the year card, does not have the 5-star weak foot, but still it's Mbappe at the end of the day. He did a ball roll, but then there was a little bit of a hesitation. I felt like he was looking for an extra pass or something, and that is where, or maybe he was just trying to green time the shot. That did not happen either. And now that you mentioned it, it's the pressure that's eating up these players. But now a good chance for Akshat. He also had room, but he was also hesitant in going for it. What's going on?
हम लोग भी इधर एज अ कमेंटेटर जो प्रेशर है वो फील कर पा रहे हैं जिस तरीके से ये प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं, क्योंकि इसके पहले भी हम लोग देखे हैं ये दोनों ही क्लब्स के एथलीट्स को खेलते हुए, बट ये जो गलतियां छोटा छोटा हो रहा है वो हम लोग नहीं देखे हैं। जो ट्राई भी वो लोग कर रही है, फिर जो एफर्ट्स लगा रहे हैं वो भी हम लोग को शायद ही इसके पहले देखने के लिए मिला होगा। बट इस बार लायनल मेसी राइट हैंड साइड से मौका बन रहा था, बहुत ही ज्यादा लाजवाब पास फिनिश हो सकता है, लेकिन उसी जगह पे अभी भी बॉल है, अभी भी डेंजर मौका, लेकिन नहीं। बहुत ज्यादा इंटेंस मैच चलता हुआ, डायरेक्ट फुटबॉल खेला जा रहा है इधर, एंड मिडफील्ड के ऊपर टाइम व्यतीत नहीं किया जा रहा। या तो गोल से राइट टू लेफ्ट जा रही है इधर एटीके मोहन बगान, या फिर लेफ्ट टू राइट ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, एंड बहुत जल्दी शायद हम लोग को गोल आता हुआ दिखेगा, क्योंकि जो गोलकीपर्स है वो शायद ही इतना ज्यादा प्रेशर बैक टू बैक झेल पाएंगे।
The way these clubs are making their attempts, I'm starting to just wonder when do we see that deadlock being broken, because just like that we're almost through our first half, and this is a beautiful pass on towards R9. He needs to pass. I think Lionel Messi was there, but I guess it was an offside position. And there you have it. So for now, ATK Mohun Bagan, they have been retaining a lot of possession, but that does not really seem like the case, because every time East Bengal has gotten the ball, they are going for a direct head-on attack. So Akshat really needs to work on that. He needs to maintain the ball a little, just keep recycling it, shuffle the ball, change the sides, and try to constantly just annoy Vicky, which he's not doing. He's going for a more, like you said, end-to-end kind of a play. Instantly going for those long passes and those throughs. We've seen a lot of that coming out from Akshat, just like this one, as he builds up a run with Mbappe. He's got some assistance from Theo Hernandez from the left, and quick flurry of passes. Wanted to do some ATK over there. Clearly did not work out, and there you go. The first half whistle gets blown, and we still stand tied, and it's gonna break my heart if I don't see a goal in the second half, if this matchup ends in a draw, because both these players, they have been trying to take those shots. They've been a little hesitant, they've been making those few mistakes, but hey, it is the Kolkata derby, and that's bound to happen.
जी हाँ, फर्स्ट हाफ हो चुका है इधर खत्म, एंड उसी के साथ जो हम लोगों को स्टैट दिखा इधर, इससे एक चीज तो पता चल रहा है कि एटीके मोहन बगान अपने डिफेंस को लेकर काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है, क्योंकि एक भी सिंगल शॉट ऑन टारगेट हम लोगों को नहीं दिखा है अभी तक ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से, क्योंकि जितने भी शॉट्स इधर अटेम्प्ट किया गया था वो हर एक शॉट डिफ्लेक्ट होता हुआ दिखा है डिफेंस के ऊपर। बट 3 जो शॉट ऑन टारगेट थे वो हम लोग को देखने के लिए मिला है एटीके मोहन बगान की तरफ से। सो प्रेशर एंड पोजिशन दोनों ही बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से बनाते हुए एटीके मोहन बगान, बट ये सेकेंड हाफ बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होगा। शुरू होते ही पहला गोल आ चुका है एटीके मोहन बगान के लिए, एंड उसी के साथ डेडलॉक टूटता हुआ, एंड एटीके मोहन बगान वंस अगेन अपना लीड बना चुके हैं इस टूर्नामेंट के अंदर।
Oh, can't really believe this happened, but indeed it has. All they had to do was be a little patient. Look at that run. Just waiting for the right opportunistic moment, and there you have it, just piercing through the defenses, and Akshat left baffled with what just hit him, and Vicky carrying on, continuing, taking the mantle up ahead, but no, Akshat could instantly go for a sucker punch, but no, Vicky this time somehow survives that and gets enough chance. And this was kind of expected, right? Because Vicky, he's been maintaining majority of the position. He's been playing a more organized FIFA where he's looking for those nice through passes. Has been capitalizing a lot on that. The build-up of the first goal also begun from that right wing, just making a pass, and this could be the second one, but a keeper charging comes through and saves the day, at least for now. The pressure still on, however, so much room, and there you go. Vicky nets one more. The Mariners are screaming as now Akshat completely dismantled as he now has to overcome a 2-goal deficit. What a start to the second half for ATK Mohun Bagan. They won the eISL, but when it comes to Kolkata derby, it does not matter where they are at the current standings, because they have set their eyes on winning this one and they will settle with nothing less than a victory.
जी हाँ, जिस तरीके से इधर शुरुआत हुआ सेकेंड हाफ का, इससे एक चीज तो आगाज हो चुका है कि ये मैच अब एटीके मोहन बगान कोई भी हद तक जो है वो जीतना चाहते हैं, एंड ऑब्वियसली कौन नहीं चाहेगा कोलकाता डर्बी जीतना। बट इस बंगाल के लिए अगर बात किया जाए, स्पेशली अक्षत के लिए, वो शायद नहीं समझ पा रहे क्या करना चाह रहे हैं इधर, लाइक एकदम स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से एटीके मोहन बगान। तो वो पहले समझना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी रहेगा। प्लेयर चेंजेस हुए, लेकिन जो वो फॉर्मेशन चेंजेस है उसको उतना ज़्यादा सही तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट अभी तक नहीं कर पाए थे। लेट्स सी विकी क्या एक और गोल दाग पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, लेकिन उसी के बीच में अटैक बन रहा था अक्षत की तरफ से, लेकिन बहुत ही ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग डिफेंस एटीके मोहन बगान का। एक और बार लॉफ्टेड बॉल, बट इस बार हकीमी मौजूद थे जिसकी वजह से वो अटैक पूरा होने नहीं देंगे। बट मुझे लगता है कि अक्षत अपने जो विंग्स है उसको उतना ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं किया अभी तक, सो उनको अपने जो विंग्स है उसको यूज़ करना चाहिए, एंड जब वो करेंगे तो फॉर श्योर उनको उसका फ़ायदा मिलेगा। लेकिन सेंट्रली सिर्फ खेलेंगे फिर तो मुश्किल है इनका अभी ये डिफेंस को भेद पाना।
Not just that, TT, because his defense has been all over the place. I clearly can't still contemplate why is it going so loose, what's going wrong, because there were multiple chances where Vicky just had a clean shot on goal, and this time again an attempt, but the power was sort of lacking, and it was a tough take, right? He just performed a roulette over there and did not have the best of control. Still yet went for the shot, with a card like R9, even I would not have hesitated. But now Akshat has a chance to make a comeback into this game. Had some room with Pele, but Edo Militao anticipating that threat and instantly averting it. But Akshat at this point, what countermeasures is he going to take? Is he going to go all attack? And like you said, I feel like he's not been exploiting his wings, playing a little box to box, relying a lot on those driven throughs, those normal through passes. And I think Vicky has just figured out what Akshat wants to do and has conditioned himself accordingly, where Vicky is the more calm player. We can see him not really panicking, just playing his normal game, constantly passing on. But now the ball has been given away, and this is a good pass, but seems like Militao will be there to receive it. And now East Bengal FC will take yet another go on trying to at least score an opening goal for their club.
क्या? But I don't know, like अक्षत को पता नहीं चल रहा या फिर वो ज्यादा प्रेशर में खेल रही है, क्योंकि ऑफसाइड था, एंड उसी के साथ कहने की जो सिचुएशन है वो अभी के लिए 2-0 है। अक्षत आज स्पेशली अगर बात किया जाए उनका, आई डोंट लाइक, ये तो मुझे भी पता नहीं चल रहा, हम लोग इसके बारे में डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं कि वो एक सिंगल अटेम्प्ट नहीं किए उनके विंग से। एंड जितना बार हकीमी कुछ देर पहले जो पेले का रन था जिसपे थोड़ा बहुत रूम मिला था, उस टाइम हकीमी ऑलरेडी ओवरलैप करते हुए दिख रहे थे हम लोग राइट हैंड साइड पे, जिधर शायद हाफ ग्राउंड तो खाली था राइट हैंड साइड से, लेकिन फिर भी उनको पास नहीं किया गया। सिंगल प्लेयर के ऊपर ही जो है वो अटेम्प्ट करने की कोशिश किया जा रहा था। तो शायद ये एक प्रेशर भी हो सकता है कि प्रेशर के चलते जो है वो शायद गलतियां कर रहे हो, लेकिन क्या प्रेशर में तो खेलना होगा, कोलकाता डर्बी है। एंड प्रेशर तो हो गई.
The pressure is so much. I mean, even inside this virtual stadium, you could see, or rather, you could hear all the fans roaring. It's completely jam-packed, like it is in the real world as well. But yes, like I felt, Akshat, he was playing a lot of one-dimensional FIFA today because we could not see a lot of variety from him. And yes, he was not exploiting those wings because even like you said, there was one chance where Hakimi had almost made a run, and I thought he would just go for a through pass and then carry on and go for a cutback or maybe a cross. Could just trigger R9 and get the job done. But Akshat has not been exploring his options, and this is a cause of concern. And considering the marker that we're getting at almost around 70 minutes, so this is where the pressure even surmounts you and it starts eating you up because East Bengal FC. The last times they faced against ATK Mohun Bagan in the previous season of eISL, they always managed to comfortably defeat them. So now coming into this season's eISL, of course, Ankit Gupta, the star player, is missing, but Beno7, I believe, has filled the shoes really well. Akshat has sort of been a little erratic. There have been days where we've seen Akshat kind of lost, and there have been days where he completely surprises us and takes even his opponents for a spin, right? Especially Shubham, what he did to him. Defeating a player like Shubham is not an easy task, and he achieved that. And from then onwards, I felt like, yes, this is the point where we could see Akshat making a comeback. But today, he's been quite off, whereas contrary, Vicky has been just a better player. I mean, no doubt he's been making the right passes. He's been, playing around with his midfield. He's not panicking. He's not instantly. I think when the game started, it was an end-to-end FIFA, but Vicky still had majority of the possession. And good possession means you're building up the play, and good build-up leads to good goals. You find those openings, and that is something I felt Akshat was not able to defend, and his defense has been a huge question mark over here because I clearly cannot understand how you can give players like Mbappe and R9 so much space that they can shoot, and this was not supposed to happen. Akshat really needs to fix all things.
फॉर श्योर. एंड उसी के साथ अगर देखा जाए तो देखिए, मुझे लगता नहीं है कि विकी कुछ ज्यादा एक्स्ट्रा कर रहे हैं. विकी अपना प्रॉपर नेचुरल गेम खेल रहे हैं, बट ऑन द अदर हैंड अक्षत के तरफ से इतने सारी गलतियां हो रहा है, स्पेशली ऑन डिफेंस, क्योंकि ये प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर्स हैं तो ऑब्वियसली वो तो डायरेक्ट जाके सीधा शॉट मारने वाले हैं नहीं. वो एक दो पासेस तो खिलाएंगे ही, और वो हम लोगों को इसके पहले भी बहुत बार देखे. सो ये कुछ बेसिक्स हैं जो कि बेसिक गलतियां हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिल रहा है. बट आई थिंक वो जो है बाद में जाके सुधार लेंगे. लेकिन मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट मैच है इस पूरे सीजन के, या फिर कोई भी, लाइक अगर हम लोग बात करें, या तो वो एटीके मोहन बगान हो या फिर वो ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, दोनों ही क्लब्स के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट सबसे ज़्यादा यही रहता है कि वो एटलीस्ट डार्बी जीते. वो चाहे टाइटल जीते ना जीते, लेकिन डार्बी उनको जीतना ही होता है. तो ये जगह में रह के आई डोंट नो, लाइक उनके फैंस जो है थोड़ा सा तो निराश होंगे ही, लेकिन अभी भी पूरा मैचअप बाकी है हालांकि. बट आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि इधर जो बेसिक्स है वो ही गलतियां हो रहा है. वो बेसिक को सुधारना सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा. एंड जो सो ओवरऑल जो स्कोर है वो बहुत जल्दी शायद हम लोगों को पता चल जाएगा कुछ ही देर के अंदर. एंड लाइक फर्स्ट मैच खत्म हो चुका है, एंड आप लोगों को तो पता ही है कि 70 मिनट पे क्या हुआ था. तो सिचुएशन अभी थोड़ा हल्का जा रहा है ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए.
But yes, I think we do have the results of the game, which will be announced also. But the voice in my head has already told me, and for all the Mariners, it is good news because it's not just two. Vicky managed to score one more, and it was a 3-0 scoreline in the opening matchup. I'm pretty sure DT behind that smiling face, deep down somewhere, that fan inside of you, that East Bengal FC fan, is kind of crying or maybe agitated, a little frustration also creeping up, like kya Akshat, ye kya kar diya, and you should not have done this, you could have done that. And everybody with all their punditry is all the viewers who are also watching, all the East Bengal FC supporters. But do not have your hearts broken already because 2 more games remain, right? The next matchup and the one after that is completely do or die for East Bengal FC if they have to win the Kolkata derby. But for ATK Mohun Bagan, they have made a right stride in the right direction where they managed to win the first game. So heavy advantage. All they have to do is just secure a victory in the co-op game, and if they manage to do that somehow, then the derby gets settled, at least the first matchup of this derby, because later on we're gonna have ATK Mohun Bagan hosting East Bengal FC. That's gonna happen on a later date, but for now, for today, and this is even making things worse because this is the hometown for East Bengal FC, and yet they have lost that one game. Look at that space. Look at that space. I mean, this goal can be sort of excused, but this goal, this one that came through, and the kind of a build-up that went along. Like, look at those areas being given. Virgil van Dijk just goes in to intercept the pass and gives us free space towards Mbappe, and then the shuffling goes on. R9 just needed to figure out Mbappe was in the right space. Just take a shot, and that is how they managed to secure the second. Third one, however, we sort of missed out, of course, some technical errors for which we can do nothing about as of now. But yes, the score in front of you is 3-0 in the favor of ATK Mohun Bagan, as Vicky has managed to get over the first hurdle. His first time inside the eISL, and boy oh boy, he is definitely going to be the favorites, because ATK Mohun Bagan, the run last year was abysmal, right? They pretty much placed last in the standings, and this is where we saw them in the opening game that yes, this team of these two players can do something, right? This club has got what it takes: a rich past, a legacy, and I think Vicky has done justice to it.
For sure, and especially अभी एक चीज जो है वो तो हम लोग को पता चल रहा है, जो हम लोग लाइक स्टार्टिंग में कह रहे थे कि वो स्टेडियम का जो मजा है वो आप लोगों को कैसे मिलेगा। वो स्टेडियम का मजा आप लोगों को मिलेगा चैट बॉक्स पे। सो अपने दोस्तों को भी लेके आ जाइए, जो भी जिसके भी फैन है लाइक ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी या फिर एटीके मोहन बगान, सबको लेके आ जाइए और एक साथ मिलके देखिए। मैं चैट देख पा रहा हूँ, बहुत ज्यादा मसालेदार चैट अभी चला हुआ, और यही मजा है। लाइक जब भी हम लोग डार्बी देखते हैं उस टाइम पे यही मजा है कि फैंस का रिएक्शन क्या होगा। गेम तो हम लोग देखने के लिए आते हैं, बट वो इमोशंस जो है वो अलग चलता है। और मैं इधर देख रहा हूँ अच्छा खासा वेंटर चलता हुआ, और ये जो चीज है ये और भी ज्यादा एक्साइटिंग करता है कोई भी मुकाबले को, क्योंकि अगर गेम में फैंस है तो ही गेम में मजा है। तो या आप लोग अपने दोस्तों को भी लेके आ जाइए हमारे साथ। एंड फिक्सेस, आपको क्या लगता है ये कोऑप में क्या होगा? क्योंकि मैं तो मेरा प्रेडिक्शंस नहीं देने वाला एज ऑफ नाउ, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या होने वाला है?
See, being a very hurted, neutral Odisha FC fanboy, who are who are yet struggling to find a win. Being from Odisha, so I'll be just pretty neutral over here with my opinion and belief. I think Beno 7 can defeat Afnan. He can do it, and he's done it in the past when the pressure arises. But the co-op matchup, I think it's going to look really, it's out in the open. It could just be anybody's game, because both of these teams have had their fair share of laughter and sorrows. So can't really say. It's all about how well can Akshat come back mentally, because Beno 7, I think he was one of those players who used to be sort of like I said, a little hesitant, who always used to doubt his potential. And I always felt, he's got that, ability. Even while Azim was here with me on the desk last time, we always used to feel that, maybe Beno 7 was not opening up. And this season, we find a very much matured version of Beno 7, who is, who's taking on the responsibility, who's doing the hard job, who is doing the dirty work. He's making sure that East Bengal FC somehow at least end up with a draw. So as a result of which, even in that playing order, he's the one who usually comes last, right? No matter what goes on, he's there to salvage something out, a few points, maybe a draw. But here we are, folks, back on with the game, the action, as now it's a co-op one. The East Bengal fans, they are going in from left to right, East Bengal FC, and ATK Mohun Bagan from right to left. And you can see different style of plays, like 4-4-2 for East Bengal FC, and for ATK Mohun Bagan, they've gone with the meta formation, that is 4-3-2-1.
यस, फॉर्मेशन तो हम लोगों ने देख लिया, लेकिन अभी इधर देखना होगा केमिस्ट्री कितना है दोनों प्लेयर्स के बीच में। एंड अभी तक के जितने भी सिचुएशन चले हैं उससे एक चीज तो पता चल चुका है कि एटलीस्ट इस पूरे एंटायर टूर्नामेंट के अंदर दोनों ही क्लब्स अपना कोई भी कोऑप मैच नहीं जीत पाए अभी तक। ईस्ट बंगाल के लिए एक ड्रॉ हुआ था मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, बाकी के जो 3 है वो हार चुके थे, और सेम विथ एटीके मोहन बगान जो कि 3 हार चुके थे। सो कोऑप गेम दोनों ही क्लब्स का थोड़ा डाइसी रहा है। सो आज के दिन पे ये गेम किसकी तरफ जाएगा वो समझ पाना बहुत ज्यादा टफ है, बट जिसके पास भी जाए, अगर वो होता है एटीके मोहन बगान, तो ये सारा डाउट इधर ही खत्म हो जाएगा कि कौन जीतने वाले इस पूरे मैचअप पे। अगर ड्रॉ होता है फिर तो लास्ट मैच के ऊपर डिपेंड करने वाला है सब कुछ कि ड्रॉ होगा या फिर एटीके मोहन बगान के पास जाएगा। बट उसी के बीच में अटैक बनता हुआ, बॉल कंट्रोल एटीके मोहन बगान के पास, वर्जिल वैन डाइक, रोनाल्डो, खाली एरिया, फिनिश करेंगे। शुरुआती 5 मिनट के अंदर एटीके मोहन बगान ढूंढ लिए अपना पहला गोल, एंड उसी के साथ इस पूरे मैचअप को अपने तरफ लेने के लिए भी तैयार हो चुके हैं। लाजवाब परफॉर्मेंस एज ऑफ नाउ ये दोनों ही एथलीट्स की तरफ से, एंड एटीके मोहन बगान के फैंस अभी तो और भी ज्यादा खुश होंगे।
Oh yes, you know, a moment of joy already for ATK Mohun Bagan. I mean, that goal was the most beautiful one. An individual effort. You could see how he just dribbled through and went on with it. And East Bengal FC, you could see Akshat completely, you know, in disdain, wondering what he could have done in the first game, but doesn't have enough time to ponder. Has to look for an equalizer over here in this co-op. And Beno 7, he has to step up for his club tonight if East Bengal FC want to make a comeback in this one. And an effort it was, but safely into the hands of Van der Sar. So it won't be an issue anymore. But for now, as things are headed towards, let's see what can ATK Mohun Bagan produce from here on onwards, because they have already scored that opening goal, and they have come with a victory in the previous game, and this is their away, and still they're managing to come out with those W's. And if they win this entire fixture, this is going to help them tremendously in terms of the standings. They're going to climb a few places up. Beautiful pass again towards Mbappe. A classic Vicky pass, I can feel from the looks of it, as now it was an offside.
या एंड उसी के साथ मुझे लग रहा है कि थोड़ा बहुत जो है वो कॉल आउट्स पे भी प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट हो रहे थे। लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से कैप्टिविया ऑलरेडी चढ़ते हुए एक्सप्लॉइट करते हुए लेफ्ट विंग को, एंड फाइनली साइड पूरा चेंज किया गया। ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी ज़रूरत है जितना जल्दी हो सके एक इक्वलाइजर की, अगर उनको इस फिक्चर में बने रहना है। बात कर रहे थे, उसी के साथ आ चुका है कि इक्वलाइजर, एंड ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी मैनेज टू कम बैक, एंड सेम तो हो चुका है। एंड लेट्स सी किस तरीके से आगे बढ़ेंगे, बट ये गोल बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी था इस बंगाल के कॉन्फिडेंस के लिए कि वो जल्दी से जल्दी ढूंढे, और इस बार गलती हुआ मोहन बगान के डिफेंस पे। एटीके मोहन बगान, मुझे लगा कि थोड़ा बहुत दोनों के बीच में जो कॉल आउट्स है या फिर जो कॉम्बिनेशन प्ले था वो थोड़ा सा जो है वो टूटा, और उसके बीच से एक गोल आ गया इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए।
जी हाँ, and you know, at this point, TT, I felt that defense splitting pass was the one that made all the difference. Bellingham just giving it up to Ronaldo, and he had nothing else to do but score, and so he did. But right now, ATK Mohun Bagan, a little bit of jitters, but still, you know, they have their intent on scoring one more. But this could be a beautiful counter attack with Ronaldinho just pacing in through that right wing. Wants to find Mbappe, or maybe R9 does find Ronaldo, and before he could take the shot, the tackle comes in. Eder Militao showing his mettle over there. A very important one at that, because had he not done, things could have gone awry. But ATK Mohun Bagan, after receiving the possession, have managed to lose it yet again.
Yes. And
yeah, this is a good chance that's being built up. A pass almost just broken over there. And now we've got to see what happens. And this is a nice driven through, given to Mbappe, but not a lot of men for East Bengal FC. A cross being given towards R9. He needs to find that cutback and he scores! What a pass to Rude Hullet, and East Bengal FC have taken the lead in the Kolkata derby, in the co-op game. A moment that they were waiting for. Were really patient with their build-up. Look at the quality of this cross and the pass. And all Rude Hullet had to do was just put it in the back of the net. And 34 minutes have gone in. And East Bengal FC are looking to stage a comeback. The momentum completely shifting in their favor. TT, what's going on?
Oh my God! फाउल करते हुए इधर रूड हुलिट लेके चले गए रोनाल्डो को अपने गोद पे लेके, बट फाइनली एक विसल बजता हुआ। देखिए मोमेंटम तो शिफ्ट हो चुका है और बहुत ज़्यादा बेसिक गलती जो इस बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से पिछले गेम में हो रहा था, वही सेम चीज़ पासिंग में इस बार हो रहा है एटीके मोहन बगान की तरफ से। एक बार फिर से अटैक बनता हुआ, प्रेशर क्रिएट किया जा रहा है, वन मोर टाइम, बट एक गोल का लीड कभी भी एनफ नहीं होता, तो ये चीज ध्यान में जरूर रखेंगे। बंगाल एफसी थ्रो इन था लेकिन एम्बापे के पैर पे लग के डिफ्लेक्ट हुआ एंड इस बार बॉल जाएगा मोहन बगान के साइड।
Yeah, you know, East Bengal FC finally realized that they've never lost to ATK Mohun Bagan in the eISL at least, regardless of ATK Mohun Bagan's victory in this current season in the ISL. They want to make the virtual world theirs, and this is a step in the right direction. But right now, ATK Mohun Bagan, they would not want to let this happen. They want to emerge as the victors of this Kolkata derby with Lionel Messi. Wanted to go in, but Virgil van Dijk making a save worth millions. And now off we are on for a corner. And we've not seen a lot of those long corners being taken. You know, players go to, choice has always been those short corners because when you go for a long one, it's usually 50-50. But with Hakimi, goes for a step over, but just when he could do anything, the right pass on towards Mbappe. Threat still going on, but there we have the half-time whistle. Did not even feel like 45 minutes have passed away, just like that. And East Bengal FC, regardless of the possession numbers that they have, I think in terms of how they've been exploiting their counter-attacks, have edged over ATK Mohun Bagan with 1 goal. But I feel the way this matchup is going, TT, we still have few more goals in the making. You know, both these teams cooking up strategies, how to secure 1 more. East Bengal FC would want to secure at least 2 more just to make sure they have that cushion, because 1 goal lead is literally nothing. ATK Mohun Bagan have already won the first matchup. If they can even manage, let's say, a draw in this one, then they're going to be confirming at least a single point from this fixture. So ATK Mohun Bagan have that slight advantage, but East Bengal FC right now are leading with that 1 goal.
और श्योर एंड उसी के साथ इधर कहीं ना कहीं जो सिचुएशन है, फॉर्मेट अगर हम लोग थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करते हैं जो न्यू है उनके लिए, ये 3 मैच का जो है, लाइक 3 गेम्स का एक मैच है जिस पे जो 2 मैचेस जाएंगे वो लेके जाएंगे इस पूरे विन को। सो गोल डिफरेंस जो है वो अभी के लिए मैटर नहीं करेगा, बट हो सकता है कि वो ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स में मैटर करे। सो या ये 2 गेम्स लगी, 3 में से जो 2 जीतेंगे वो रहेगा सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट, और अगर दोनों 1-1 जीतते 1 ड्रॉ होता है देन 1-1 पॉइंट जो है वो डिवाइड हो जाएगा दोनों ही क्लब्स के बीच में। सो कुछ इस तरीके का जो है वो आज का है फॉर्मेट, सिर्फ आज का नहीं, इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट का फॉर्मेट है। बट उसी के साथ शुरू हो चुका है सेकेंड हाफ। लेफ्ट से राइट अटैक करते हुए दिखेंगे इधर एटीके मोहन बगान, एंड राइट टू लेफ्ट ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी। एज ऑफ नाउ शुरुआती कुछ मोमेंट पे बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से अटैक बना रहे थे, लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक हम लोग कह सकते हैं गो टू डिफेंडर, जो कि सब कोई प्लेयर जो है वो प्रेफर करते हैं, वो अपना काम बखूबी निभाते हुए।
Absolutely. And ATK Mohun Bagan, the second half, even in the previous game, that is where they started scoring goals. And 3 did come up. This time, they have begun with a very well-organized attack. Just trying to replicate something that Vicky did in the last time. Could directly go for a shot. But Van der Sar going for the charge in such a crucial moment. And saving it. Still, ATK Mohun Bagan have managed to salvage a corner out of this one, but no, the ball has been stolen, and now again on a counter attack. Every time East Bengal FC have went on a counter attack, they have produced something special, but this time won't be the case, as ATK Mohun Bagan have managed to retain the possession yet again. The homeboy NO7 has to do something over here. Attempt at a cross, the shot taken.
Oh my god.
But Van der Sar Aristos, what's happening? A mini heart attack over there. Finally, you know, at this point, Red and Gold Brigade, they need to calm down. They need to just keep the ball a little bit, let their players settle in. But no, they come with fuel in their eyes, with hunger that they need to win this one and take it to the decider matchup, the final 1v1, where it shall be settled. But ATK Mohun Bagan again utilizing the midfield really well. A step over for R9. Ooh, that looked really dicey. Had there been a little bit of an infringement, and things could have gone sideways and would have been a pen.
Yeah, मुझे भी वही लग रहा था कि सिचुएशन जो है वो बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल में जा सकता है, बट इस बार के लिए बहुत शानदार थ्रू बॉल टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डिनियो, लेकिन नहीं हो पाया फिनिश. बहुत शानदार लॉब थ्रू बॉल था, बट उसका कुछ ज्यादा आउटकम नहीं निकाल के लेके आ पाए रोनाल्डिनियो टुवर्ड्स आर्सिनियो. रोनाल्डिनियो बीच लेकिन लेटाओ ऑन दैट टाइम बहुत ही ज्यादा बेहतरीन तरीके से एक टैकल करते हुए बॉल को भेजे बैकलाइन के बाहर से. कॉर्नर तो मिलेगा जरूर, लेकिन जिस जगह से शॉट ले रहे थे रोनाल्डिनियो, अगर उधर एडम मिलिटाओ का पैर नहीं आता तो शायद एक और गोल हो सकता था. लेकिन आज एक चीज जो कि सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है इधर वैन डे सार का परफॉर्मेंस. कल से हम लोग देख रहे हैं वैन डे सार कुछ अलग ही फॉर्म में चल रहे हैं.
Oh yeah, I think you know, for both these clubs, not for just these clubs, the clubs that even partaked yesterday, their goalkeepers have clearly been delivering, you know, making saves after saves. We have seen a lot of Van der Sar. I mean, has been the go-to pick for all these players. And now here we are with the corner. This time, East Bengal FC have been exploiting those wings. But now a shot taken with Virgil van Dijk. But still could have gone in. The angle was right, the power was right. The keeper coming in to rescue. And now ATK Mohun Bagan completely intending to try and find an equalizer out of this one. You could see runs getting triggered over here with Jude Bellingham. We've seen Vicky create a lot of magical plays. In fact, the first goal that came through was with Bellingham. And now just trying to keep the passing game on, but a little bit of a deflection comes through, or maybe not, as East Bengal FC get that throw. And now they're going to be trying a few things around. I mean, I don't understand. The left-hand side is completely vacant. Why are they not trying to play around that? In fact, a little bit more box-to-box approach. Erling Haaland has come in, passes it on towards Ronaldinho. A little bit of a roulette there, but well read, as now it has been intercepted as Jarzinho. Let's see what can he create out of this chance, as Theo Hernandez has some passing option. Wants to give pass towards Mbappe, but wants to close in and then maybe look for a cutback. And before he could just roll over there, Bellingham, we know, as a defensive central midfielder, how good he can be, both on the offense and even comes down to, try and protect the ball, try and go for those important interceptions. As now mere 10 minutes remain, TT.
Yeah, only 10 minutes to go. बट जिस तरीके से प्रेशर बन रहा है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. ड्रॉ भी निकल सकता है इधर, और एक और गोल भी आ सकता है. बाय द वे, चांस तो बहुत सारे मिले हैं इस गेम पे, बट जो लीड है वो सिर्फ
Oh.
एक गोल का ही हम लोगों को देखने के लिए मिलता हुआ। अर्लिंग हॉलैंड टुवर्ड्स थियो हर्नांडेज एक्सप्लॉइट करते हुए लेफ्ट विंग को पूरा कॉर्नर में जाके भी कंट्रोल था, लेकिन एक कॉर्नर जीतने में सफल हो चुके हैं ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी। आखिरी 9 मिनट, और ये 9 मिनट बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए स्पेशली, क्योंकि पिछला मैचअप जो था वो एटीके मोहन बगान के पास गया था एंड बहुत ज्यादा लाजवाब तरीके से फिनिश किए थे। लेकिन इस बार जिस तरीके से बैक टू बैक 2 गोल्स आए ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से पहले गोल कंसीड करने के बाद, तब पूरा जो सिनेरियो है वो चेंज होता हुआ दिखा। बट क्या ये लीड बना के रख पाएंगे और 9 मिनट, या फिर ये इंक्रीज होगा, या फिर एटीके मोहन बगान करेंगे इक्वलाइज? ये सब कुछ ये 9 मिनट के ऊपर डिसाइड होने वाला है।
Yeah, and so far, I mean, teams would have clearly made some attacking changes, at least for ATK Mohun Bagan. Have already gotten Pele instead of Ronaldinho. Want that extra pace over here, fresh new legs, really helping them. But one thing for sure, you know, East Bengal FC, no matter, they have that 1-goal lead. And this looked really dicey. Felt it was offside for a moment, but no problem for Haaland and East Bengal FC. Might just have put it to rest. ATK Mohun Bagan did not see this coming through, and this is where East Bengal FC have gone tied up in this matchup. I don't see ATK Mohun Bagan scoring 2 more goals from here, and it all pans down to the decider game between Shantan and Afnan. Beno 7 has been in this situation not just once, but many times in the past, and he's always come through. This could be a miraculous comeback for East Bengal FC if they go on to win this entire thing. But Afnan, he's also got that experience. Now ATK Mohun Bagan trying to make the right passes, but did not work out. And who would have expected we could see a goal out of a throw-in, a chance at a cross, but now a shot being taken over there, still fended off, as now ATK Mohun Bagan desperately just trying to at least salvage 1 more goal, and opted for the power shot. What was he even thinking?
So finally मैचअप होता हुआ जो है वो लाइक एकदम एंडिंग के आसपास, क्योंकि पहला जो 2 गेम है वो ऑलरेडी खत्म हो चुका है, एंड इस बार एक बार फिर से इवन पोजीशन पे है ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी एंड एटीके मोहन बगान, एंड सब कुछ डिपेंड करने वाला है वो आखिरी गेम के ऊपर कि ये ड्रॉ होगा, ये ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी जीतेगा या फिर ये एटीके मोहन बगान जीतेगा। तो ऐसा ही कुछ जो है हम लोग चाह रहे थे डर्बी से कि आखिर तक पता ना चले कि कौन जीतने वाला है इस पूरे इंटायर मैचअप को। लेकिन जो शुरुआत हुआ था बहुत शानदार एंड बहुत ज़्यादा लाजवाब, रोनाल्डो के साथ फिनिश किए थे लेफ्ट टॉप कॉर्नर पे, लेकिन उसके बाद कहानी पलट गया पूरा और ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा बेहतरीन तरीके से शाइन करते हुए दिखे।
You know, how can you call it a derby when things don't go to the wire, right? And it's just not a professional matchup. Things have gotten personal, not just for the players, also for the fans. Everybody rooting for their club to win over here. And East Bengal FC so good on those counter-attacks, especially, you know, this time, however, exploiting those wings, making those creative passes, and converting those opportunities into goals. As ATK Mohun Bagan, they've been sort of repetitive, I must say, in trying to get a few goals. But this one, I think the last moment you could see Edem Militao come back a little bit, because had he been holding his line there, then it could have been a clear offside. But that was not the case over here, and as a result, now, you know, for all the new viewers who are wondering what's going to happen. So every matchup, every fixture, we have 3 games. First matchup, we had of course Vicky taking on Akshat, in which ATK Mohun Bagan managed to win. So they have that 1 game win. They had that 1 game win lead. The second matchup was a co-op game where, you know, both the players from these clubs go head to head. And in this one, East Bengal FC managed to make a comeback. So now we are back to ground zero, because the third matchup folks, is going to be the decider for you guys. And this is the matchup between two really well-known players, Afnan from ATK Mohun Bagan, East Bengal FC's pride, Ben07, the hometown boy. He's been in Kolkata. He is one of the East Bengal FC supporters. Recently also went to their club, visited their club, and shared his opinions on that. But I really want to see how things head on. But before that, let's take a look at the scoreline. Where we stand right now, because as things stand, we are leveled up, like I said. But there you can see 3-0 win for Vicky. But then Akshat and Ben07 make a 3-1 comeback, which now comes down to the fact that Ben07 and Afnan, they are going to be the ones who have to, carry that pressure, manifest it, and go on to win the game for their clubs. Because I don't want to see this game settling with a tie.
वो तो डिपेंड करेगा Ben07 एंड अफनान के परफॉर्मेंस के ऊपर. एक तरफ अफनान 10, ऑन द अदर हैंड Ben07. बहुत बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर इन दोनों ही एथलीट्स के ऊपर, क्योंकि ये होने वाला है डिसाइडर. जिधर अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं शायंतन की, शुरुआत जो है वो बहुत शानदार हुआ था शायंतन का, लेकिन उसके बाद कहीं ना कहीं जाके हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि ठीक ठाक परफॉर्मेंस शायंतन की तरफ से हम लोग को डिलीवर होता हुआ दिखा. एंड शायंतन जो है वो फुल्ली अपने तरफ से कोशिश किए, लेकिन शायद जो मैचेस है वो उतने नहीं जीत के लेके आ पाए थे. एंड पिछले दिन उन्होंने मैच जीता लोकोमेनो के ऑपोजिट पे, एंड उसी के साथ जो फर्स्ट मैच था एकदम सीजन के स्टार्ट पे, शायद उस मैच पे भी उनको एक विन मिला था. सो आज है मस्ट विन मैच, एंड सेम विद अफनान एज वेल. बट अफनान के लिए कहानी रहा है कुछ अलग. अफनान और भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा जो है वो स्ट्रगल करते हुए दिखे. शायद उनको अभी तक विन नहीं मिला है मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, तो ये उनके लिए एक ग्लोरियस टाइम हो सकता है विन निकालने का, और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट मैच पे काइंड ऑफ.
Yes, and this is where, he salvages everything. He is like, does not matter what happens in this tournament, just win this derby. I'm pretty sure both the club owners would have, reciprocated this message to their players. Like, no matter what comes, just win it. We don't want to see a draw. We don't want to see a tie. Just put in all that you've got over here. And this is where, before we head into that final matchup, viewers, tell us, who do you think is going to win the Kolkata derby? Is it going to be ATK Mohun Bagan? Is it going to be Afnan? Or is it going to be East Bengal FC? And Shayantan does it again for his club, because he's done this in the past. East Bengal FC in season 1 have defeated ATK Mohun Bagan on both the counts that they went up against each other. But this is a different ATK Mohun Bagan that they're facing. And this is the decide matchup. It has already begun. You could see right now East Bengal FC pushing in from left to right, and ATK Mohun Bagan playing from right to left.
शुरू हो चुका है द डिसाइडर गेम, बट शुरुआत में ही इधर प्रेशर बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा क्रिएट किया गया था एटीके मोहन बगान के ऊपर. राइट टू लेफ्ट इधर एटीके मोहन बगान अटैक करते हुए दिखेंगे. एंड अगर हम लोग बात करें, बट देखिए बॉल चुरा लिया गया था, बट सेम विथ एक बार फिर से बॉल जीतते हुए एटीके मोहन बगान. रोडुलित टुवर्ड्स हकीमी राइट हैंड साइड से बहुत शानदार एक रन निकाला गया था. बीचों बीच रोनाल्डो, बट नो, हकीमी मोस्ट क्रूशियल एक टैकल यानी कि करते हुए, जिसके थ्रू इस बार के लिए तो बच गए, क्योंकि अगर रोनाल्डो शॉट लेते उधर से, आई डोंट नो कि कितने शानदार फॉर्म में आज वैंडे सर, गोल बचाने के चांसेस शायद 1% रहता.
It's again looking really end to end. Both these players have started off, with an eye for the goal, and Shantan will have to see. He's one of those players who's really calm, and so has been Afnan. Both these players have had a similar journey in the eISL last time. Were a little timid in the start, but as the season went on, they kind of got themselves back, the confidence oozing out, and now have taken over those senior roles in the club. Both the players ever so reliant. Both the players have what it takes to win. Afnan and Ben07 both being a part of the playoffs last time. This time, good chance for Afnan, and he converts. Oh my goodness. ATK Mohun Bagan taking that lead. Beautiful pass and a turn from Ronaldo. And he takes that shot and had to go in. And Ben07 absolutely stupefied. How? How did that go in? And Afnan, like I said, he's got what it takes. And what a start has he given to the Mariners.
बहुत श्योर, क्या शानदार वो गोल था एंड ये सब कुछ था ब्रिलियंस ऑफ अफनान. बट या एक और चीज जो बैनो सेवन है, उनके जो रियल लाइफ पार्टनर है फीफा के अंदर वो है एटीके मोहन बगान के फैन. सो वो तो बहुत ज्यादा खुश हो रहे होंगे अभी. लेकिन इधर बैनो सेवन प्रेशर पे 1-0 से पिछड़ चुके ऑलरेडी. एक और मौका बनता हुआ जर्जीनियो
No way.
करेंगे लेफ्ट ऑफ कॉर्नर पे. 2-0 लीड. एटीके मोहन बगान एंड अफनान यही सोच रहे होंगे कि यस, यही वो टाइम था जब मुझे करना था और फाइनली मैं वो कर रहा हूं. एंड अपने पहले विन के लिए इंडिविजुअली एंड उसी के साथ अपने क्लब के प्राइड के लिए इधर लड़ाई करते हुए एंड पहले ही 20 मिनट के अंदर 2 गोल्स ऑलरेडी दाग चुके हैं.
Yeah, a 4-1-2-1-2 formation for ATK Mohun Bagan seems to work out really well. And this is where East Bengal FC have to make some quick changes because Ben07, now this is just too much to bear. You know, it's just the beginning phases of the game, the early ones, and he's already 2-0 down. 20 minutes have barely passed, and East Bengal FC have to recover from a 2-0 deficit. And let's not forget that Afnan, he's come up with vengeance in his eyes, wants to win it, and look at that desperation. He wants to take the ball, and that reverse elastico shows his that elastico perhaps shows his class with Jairzinho. But now Ben07 wants to change things around, wanted to go for a cutback, but Virgil van Dijk makes the save. And now ATK Mohun Bagan again. This is a good driven through. Mbappe has broken through the defenders. All he's got to take a shot, and he does. And the third one also comes in, scoring at a frequency of 1 goal per 10 minutes. Afnan, he is an absolute beast.
Whew. What a finish. And especially from Afnan, आज दिख रहा है कि वो फुल्ली प्रिपेयर होके आए थे. बट ऑन द अदर हैंड Ben07 मुझे थोड़ा ज्यादा प्रेशर में दिख रहे हैं. एंड वो प्रेशर आ जाता है ऑटोमेटिकली अगर आप उस क्लब के फैन रहे हो बहुत दिन से एंड उनके लिए खेलने का मौका मिलता है. और उसी के साथ ये सेकंड सीजन है जिधर आपको रिप्रेजेंट करना है आपके फेवरेट क्लब को, एंड वो भी डर्बी पे, तो प्रेशर आता है. लेकिन 3-0 लीड शुरुआती 30 मिनट के अंदर, इससे पता चल रहा है कि अफनान कितना ज्यादा तैयारी किए थे इसके पहले. 26 मिनट पे तीसरा गोल दाग चुके थे एटीके मोहन बगान. एक गलत पास, एक बार फिर से मौका, रोनाल्डो आगे बढ़ते हुए, लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक मौजूद थे, लकी थे इधर. और नो, फिर से एक बार रोनाल्डिनियो का पास टूवर्ड्स रोनाल्डो, वो 2 बार हो गया, पूरा ही नहीं कर पाए.
I think it's the pressure that's eating Ben07 up, because this could be a 4th one. And what a style! Oh my goodness! A volley comes in, and he takes it. A scissor kick to seal it all. And Ben07 left stunted. Look at the cross, and look at the shot. Look at the quality of the goal. ATK Mohun Bagan want to destroy East Bengal FC tonight. They've been defeated in the past, but today is the day with the rise from the ashes, and Afnan is the one carrying forth the mantle and doing it. It's absolute tyranny, and it is Afnan's territory tonight.
एटीके मोहन बगान के लिए ये है उनका ड्रीम ईयर. या वन ऑफ द ड्रीम ईयर कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि हिस्ट्री तो बहुत शानदार है इस क्लब का। बट यस, कुछ दिन पहले आईएसएल विनर बने हैं एंड इस बार eISL पे भी डार्बी जीतते हैं, वो भी इन स्टाइल। लाजवाब गोल्स इधर बैक टू बैक आते हुए, एंड आज कुछ ऐसे भी गोल्स हम लोगों ने देख लिया जो कि बहुत कम चांसेस रहते हैं कन्वर्जन होने के। एक और मौका, एक और हो सकता था। बाय द वे, एम्बापे, मुझे लगा था कि ऑफसाइड पोजीशन पे वो अगर उधर से भी शॉट ले लेते तो शायद एक और गोल आ जाता। 5-0 भी हो सकता था अभी तक, लेकिन देखिए इधर से कम बैक करना मुझे तो लग रहा है बहुत ज़्यादा टफ है। सिर्फ 10% भी नहीं, शायद 5% के आसपास चांस रहेगा ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए अगर उनको कम बैक करना है, क्योंकि 4 गोल स्कोर करना आई डोंट थिंक कि ये पॉसिबल हो पाएगा।
Yeah, considering how Beno 7 has been playing, I don't think that's going to happen because Afnan, he's absolutely ruling, controlling the show. But this looks to be a good chance for Beno 7. Little overthinking over there. And now Afnan again breaks free for a counter-attack. With Jairzinho, 1-2 passing with Mbappe. And now wants to exploit the wings, has got the pace. And now is utilizing it with Mbappe, has a lot of room. Passes it on towards R9. And then again goes back with Bellingham. This time Afnan wants to orchestrate this goal, but no, Lucio coming for the rescue. But the damage has been done, folks, because the halftime marker hits, and East Bengal FC cannot believe the tsunami that has hit them. ATK Mohun Bagan, the first time, ladies and gentlemen, where we will witness a new dawn, where ATK Mohun Bagan defeats East Bengal FC in the eISL.
स्टैट्स के ऊपर अगर हम लोग बात करें तो 5 शॉट ऑन टारगेट फर्स्ट हाफ पे ही देखने के लिए मिल रहे हैं एटीके मोहन बगान की तरफ से, जिसमें से 4 कन्वर्ट होते हुए दिखे। बट ऑन द अदर हैंड एक ही शॉट ले पाए थे ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी। तो यस, सिचुएशन ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा खराब। एंड मोहन बगान जिस तरीके से इधर परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, उससे तो लग रहा है कि शायद और भी कुछ गोल्स हम लोग इस गेम के अंदर देखने के लिए मिल सकते हैं। सो जारजीनियो की जगह पे हालैंड को इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है गेम के अंदर। सो हाफ टाइम पे ये चेंज हम लोग को बहुत कम दिखाया है। हालांकि एक मौका, अभी भी मौका है, लेकिन नहीं, और देर तक नहीं रहेगा। हटता हुआ, एंड इस बार रन निकालते हुए एम्बापे, एटीके मोहन बगान विद अनदर शॉट, लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक इधर शील्ड करने में कामयाब। लेकिन खतरा नहीं टला। पहले टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डो, जर्जिनियो, ओह माय गॉड, वन मोर शॉट ऑन टारगेट। क्या खेल रहे हैं आज अफनान।
खूब भालो is all I could say.
Oshadaran.
And there you go. Oh, the triple also comes in. Afnan, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do this. He did Beno 7 so dirty there. Found that room. Everything Afnan touches gets converted into a goal. And anything and everything that could go wrong for Beno 7 has indeed happened. And ATK Mohun Bagan, their fans are roaring with joy, with pride, because this is not just a win, this is thrashing. And East Bengal FC, oh, hearts are gonna get broken over here, because that shot, that trivela from that angle, and the sheer cojones by Afnan to execute that is remarkable. And I'm just starting to wonder if East Bengal FC can at least score a 1. Because it's not just that Afnan has been playing well. Beno 7 completely has lost his mind. And look at that. Afnan time and again trying to capitalize with all these through passes. Of course, this was an offside. That being set aside, every single time Beno 7 goes in for an attack, and Afnan goes out for a counter. He ensures that it gets converted into a goal, or maybe he takes a shot on target. That's what he's been doing, back and forth. And Beno 7 has had zero response to Afnan's attack.
Wow, what a performance from Afnan. No way. By the way, ये एक ऑफसाइड था, लेकिन एटलीस्ट उधर ऑफसाइड पे भी गोल में मार सकते थे जब शॉट मारने का मौका मिला था. लेकिन जो भी है, आज कुछ भी बेनो 7 के लिए सही नहीं जा रहा. And आज कैसे ट्रिबल हो जा रहे हैं ऐसे. सब कुछ डिपेंड नहीं करता प्लेयर के ऊपर, कुछ कुछ जो है ऑटोमेटिकली भी इधर हमारे जो प्लेयर्स हैं उनके एआई की वजह से हो जाता है. लेकिन वो एआई भी काम नहीं कर रहा मुझे लग रहा है आज इस बंगाल एफसी के लिए. जिस तरीके से ट्रिबल करते हुए बॉल निकाल रहे हैं इधर एम्बापे, बैक टू बैक. बट थ्रो इन आखिरी 28 मिनट.
I mean, his defenses, Beno 7's, I haven't seen him crumble like this, to be honest. Because with Virgil van Dijk, he's completely lost. You're supposed to make those tackles. It's not just once or twice that Afnan has broken through. It's at least 4 or 5 times. He's beaten the defenders. And they are the best defenders inside the game. It's Virgil van Dijk. For God's sake, everything he goes for a touch, gets saved. But no, again, Mbappe, 2R9. Look at the R1 dribbling coming in from Afnan's side. He had that option to Jairzinho, but goes towards Ronaldo, towards Jairzinho, and scores. It's 6-0 for ATK Mohun Bagan, and Afnan. Now he's just toying around. Now he's just playing around. And Beno 7 wants this nightmare to end, wants that final whistle to blow, and wants to succumb to his misery. Just putting Beno 7 6 feet under is Afnan, the hero for ATK Mohun Bagan. A new legend in the making, saves the day in the Kolkata derby. Not just the day, but with a thumping, emphatic victory. ATK Mohun Bagan, the fans are rejoicing. You could hear the roaring in the stadium, the supporters. And now the home supporters, however, are completely stunted, surprised with what has happened to their local hero. What went wrong is what they would be wondering.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई थिंक आज प्रेशर कुछ ज़्यादा इधर लेते हुए दिखे दोनों ही प्लेयर्स, अक्षत भी एंड बेनो 7 एज वेल. एंड वही जगह पे डिफेंसेस पे गलतियां भी बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ. यूजुअली इतना गलती हम लोग नहीं देखते हैं, बट आज जिस तरीके की गलतियां हम लोग को देखने के लिए मिले हैं इंडिविजुअल गेम्स के ऊपर, वो बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लमेटिक रहा है. एंड दैट्स वाई जो स्कोरलाइन वो भी होता है 6-0 एंड एटीके मोहन बगान कंफर्टेबली इस मैच को जीतने वाला है. कंसोलेशन गोल के लिए शायद बढ़ जाएंगे, एम्बापे फिनिश भी करेंगे. एंड यस, कंसोलेशन गोल आता हुआ बाय द वे, जिसका कुछ इम्पैक्ट तो होगा नहीं इस पूरे एंटायर मैचअप के ऊपर, बट एक चीज़ जो इम्पैक्ट होने वाला है वो है पॉइंट्स टेबल पे. एटीके मोहन बगान डायरेक्ट जंप करेंगे 6 पॉइंट्स के साथ. पहला मैच जीते थे, अभी तक कोई भी ड्रॉ नहीं किया है. ये एक बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग इनके लिए सिचुएशन है. ड्रॉ कोई भी नहीं किया है, ये जीते ही वो डायरेक्टली टॉप 5 पे पहुंच जाएंगे. सो ये एक इनके लिए बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग मैच था, मस्ट विन मैच था जो कि वो जीत के जा रहे हैं.
You know, I think TT, it's the pressure that has creeped up on Beno 7, because being a Kolkata boy, he understands. Being an East Bengal fan, he understands how important this game was. As Afnan, he's got his eyes on the 7th and will get it. Oh my goodness, just stop it. Afnan, what are you doing? What did he have for lunch? Because he seems hungry. And he is getting all those treats with converted to goals. And ATK Mohun Bagan, they've scored the 7th A record being set by Afnan, and in what fashion? Every single past encounter ATK Mohun Bagan had lost up until this one. And when they are out to win, maybe they might just go with an 8-1 incoming. Hits the crossbar. Thankfully saved by Lucio. But what a victory. तो कहना सूद समेत बदला लिया है. आज वही कर दिखाया है अफनान ने. And ATK Mohun Bagan. Oh, there's still chances. There's still chances. Goes for the shot and it's eight. Oh my goodness, Afnan. Oh, this boy.
What a game this was. कहीं से भी कुछ भी and obviously brilliance. ये सब कुछ एक साथ मिलके ये स्कोर लाइन हुआ है प्रोड्यूस. 8-1 कोलकाता डर्बी शुरू हुआ था एटीके मोहन बगान के विन के साथ, जिधर स्कोर लाइन था 3-1 नहीं 3-0 या 3-0 था. उसके बाद कोऑप में 3-1 रहा, जिधर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी जीतते हुए दिखे. लेकिन किसी ने भी शायद एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया होगा जो एंडिंग है वो कुछ इस नोट पे होगा. क्या शानदार परफॉर्मेंस था एटीके मोहन बगान की तरफ से. एंड 90 मिनट्स के बाद तो स्कोर लाइन है वो आके अभी खड़ा हुआ है 8-1. एंड एटीके मोहन बगान जितने भी पॉइंट्स टेबल के ऊपर गोल डिफरेंसेस थे वो सबको आज एक साथ खत्म करेंगे, माइनस से डायरेक्ट प्लस पे जाएंगे.
You know, there's a separate highlight reels only for Afnan today. The way this lad has played. First time coming into his Kolkata derby and gets to be a hero on his debut. And ATK Mohun Bagan, I'm pretty sure they're going to retain him for the next season as well. The quality, the class of all the goals that he has scored. And Ben 07 carrying so much experience, absolutely crumbling to the sheer pressure of the Kolkata derby. And he was not playing in his natural element today. Everything seemed off about him. Something icking him from the back of his head, because look at these goals, look at those runs.
Yeah.
And what was the defense? Where was the defense? And Afnan, every single time he capitalized, he punished him. And look at the Trivela with Maldini. I mean, at this point, I don't know. There had been one of the other players in the eISL who had taken an effort with Maldini and had not gone through. But this time, Afnan showed how it is done in style. All sort of flair goals that you can score in FIFA. I think Afnan literally showed 80% of it tonight. And completely left stranded was Ben 07. How is he gonna recover? He was the knight. He is still the knight in the shining armor. You know, the Dark Knight, as you can say, even for East Bengal FC. Always the more reliant player. How has he fallen? He needs to rise. He needs to come back.
यस, ये था पहला डर्बी इस पूरे इंटायर सीजन का. इसके बाद भी एक और बाकी है, लेकिन जिस तरीके से ये जीता गया एटीके मोहन बगान की तरफ से वो बहुत ज़्यादा लाजवाब. एंड इस परफॉर्मेंस के बाद एटलीस्ट एटीके मोहन बगान पहले मैच जीतने के बाद जो 2 मैच का हार उनको मिला था, वो सारे के सारे हार का जो गम है वो मिट चुका है. वो एक न्यू सनराइज देखते हुए एंड उनके कहने के जो सॉन्ग है, हम लोग कह सकते हैं जो उनका क्लब सॉन्ग है, उस पे एक लाइन है, हमारे सूर्यो मेरून, काइंड ऑफ दैट थिंग. सो फाइनली उनका सन अभी शाइन करता हुआ एंड पॉइंट उनका जंप लाजवाब रहेगा. आज का कुछ सिनेरियो ऐसा था. फर्स्ट गेम 3-0
with the scoreboard, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen. An 8-1, you know, victory. This is not just a victory. This is ownage. This is domination. And for the night, Kolkata belongs to ATK Mohun Bagan. They are your rulers, the tyrants, till the next face-off, because it was East Bengal FC's home matchup, and they were absolutely clobbered down, hammered to bits and dust. And it was a decider game. And the MVP, is there any questions, anything, any doubts? Has to be this young lad, Afnan. I mean, scoring 8 goals and sending the fans and Beno 7 with tears in their eyes. Even TT, that little fanboy in him, somewhere deep down, would be wondering, ki hoichis, ki korbo ami. And yeah, at least East Bengal FC, I think, will have to wait for their sweet revenge. But TT, what a night of FIFA it was. What a game it was. Sheer delight, for me at least as a neutral spectator, to watch and enjoy Afnan score all these goals in ways like that. Some people would have never thought. Nobody has taken all those risks. Everybody wants to play the conventional style of FIFA, but he went beyond the books. We saw Trivelas, we saw scissor kicks, we saw sublime passing and scoring. We saw everything in this match. This match was an absolute melody. But hey folks, this was just one fixture. We still have one more to go, but coming after this short little break.